Hello, everyone. It's the LITA Performance Hour for all of you. We're so happy to have you, Pittsburgh and Legacy, and let's see who else. Well, anyway, um, it's great to be here, and I'm here with Victoria. Well, I'm not really here, but I'm on Zoom with Victoria Ryan and John O'Leary, and we're going to do some great stuff. And I will actually start off before we sing Sunshine. I'm just going to play a little banjo tune called Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Yes, that's fun. That's an old Earl Scruggs song. So now let's sing that traditional You Are My Sunshine. Everybody sing along. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. Come on! You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Hey, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Hey, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Now my favorite verse. In all my dreams, dear, you always leave me. And when I wake, my poor heart breaks. But if you come back and let me love you, here's the punchline. I'll forgive, I'll take all the blame. Wouldn't that be nice? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Yes, don't take my sunshine away. And now, I don't know where we're going. Should we go to John O'Leary? Oh, I muted you. Didn't want to do that. You're going to have to unmute again, John. Whoop, still muted.
I just realized I have to unmute myself.
All right, here we go. It's John O'Leary.
Thank you very much. Coming at you from Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, right outside
Right.
Boston. And I wrote a blues song about this town, which I'm famous for my clever title. So this is called the Chestnut Hill Blues. And it's about some serious stuff. When I got up this morning, my MacBook Pro was gone. When I got up this morning, my MacBook Pro was gone. They got my laser printer, my MacBook Pro. I had my modem working, but it don't work no more. I had my modem working, but it don't work no more. I had to borrow from everybody to get that working. Eat your heart out, Elmore. When I was a young boy, I had the Chestnut Hill Blues, the real blues. When I was a young boy, I had the Chestnut Hill Blues. I had to borrow from my daddy so I could pay them dues. The Chestnut Hill Blues. That's the real stuff, the real serious blues. So do a couple more?
Sure. How about a couple more? You know, I live near Chestnut Hill, Philadelphia, but that's a different place, you know?
I know that place too.
Yeah.
They have a different kind of blues. Every place has its own blues. This is a kind of Northern California blues. Malvina Reynolds wrote this song about the tract housing called Little Boxes. And also was the title of a TV show, which I never saw, I guess in the 90s. So, I mean, it's meant as kind of a biting satire, but I sing it as kind of a fun song. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a pink one and a green one, a blue one and a yellow one. They're all made out of ticky-tacky, they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university where they're put into boxes and they come out all the same. There's a pink one and a green one, a blue one and a yellow one. They're all made out of ticky-tacky, they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry. They all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university where they're put into boxes and they come out all the same. to business and marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky. They all look just the same. There's a pink one and a green one, a blue one and a yellow one. They're all made out of ticky-tacky. They all look just the same. Little Boxes. Melvina Reynolds. I'll try one more.
Yeah, one more with the open tuning.
This is a song about anybody who became a somebody while loved by nobody. She could be anybody who worked a local family shop, a small town flower store. She dreamed of more than just a life of no significance. She could only hope for some deliverance. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her for all the days she worked the shop. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. She could be somebody who'd write a story of her own and live a life in present tense, where she could find a path to new experience. She knew someday she could make a difference. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her for all the days she worked the shop. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. She could be wise or nobody. He lived a quiet life alone. When he knocked on people's door, they'd ask, "Who's there?" He'd always laugh and answer, "Nobody." But when he met her, he felt instantly like somebody. It touched his heart. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and simple dreams and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her for all the days she worked the shop. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. The girl who had a gift nobody got. Nobody loved her.
How about
Very,
Victoria?
very nice. Now, John O'Leary, did E.E. Cummings write that, or did you write it?
I wrote it inspired by E.E. Cummings' poem, "Anyone Lived in a Pretty How Town."
Okay, okay. It's a lovely song.
Thank
Beautiful.
You. Thank you.
So all of us on this Zoom have a lot of memories. And so don't ever feel you don't have anything. You got a lot of memories, and it's fun at this point to share memories. I mean, these conversations we have time to have with each other are pretty great. So I'll tell you a little song about Bésame Mucho. Number one, Nat King Cole's version was probably one of my favorites. And my dear husband, who's been gone like 4 years now, he'd be 89 now. Wow. But he knew Nat King Cole because he was a producer on Columbia. So he went over to his house and got to hear him play the piano. And he said he was a really nice guy. And I believe it. So this is dedicated to Sunny Night and Nat King Cole and everybody who would love to get kissed. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, ay, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Ay, quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarte en tus ojos muy junto a mí. Pienso que tal vez mañana ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, que tengo miedo perderte, que tengo miedo perderte después. That's a goodie and an oldie and a goodie. I'm going to do another one for those of you in my audience who love the old romantic ballads, because I think this was Pedro Infante recorded this. And it's called Amorcito corazón, yo tengo tentación de un beso. I have to stop here. I guess I really am thinking about kisses today. This is a whole song just about how a great kiss feels. So it's worth taking Spanish lessons just to understand what it says. Amorcito corazón, yo tengo tentación de un beso, la 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 la, que se pierde en el calor de nuestro gran amor, mi amor. Yo quiero ser un solo ser y estar contigo. Te quiero ver en el querer para soñar, en la dulce sensación de un beso mordelón. Quisiera será. La, 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 amorcito corazón, decirte mi pasión por ti. Compañeros en el bien y el mal, ni los años nos podrán pesar. Amorcito corazón, serás mi amor. Besos, besos a todos.
Besos, besos. All right.
All right, back to you, John.
You know,
Gruenstein.
this is a song. I'll let you guess when I play a little few bars, but it's not my usual style. It's the first time I've sung this song, but clearly, this song precedes the two songs that Victoria was singing about and kissing. Let's see if you can get the tune. And it's totally appropriate for right now, at least here in California. By Cole Porter. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising, it isn't surprising. She certainly can. She started a heat wave by letting her seat wave in such a way that the customers say that she certainly can. She made the mercury jump to 93 just by waving her anatomy. Atomy, we're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves, the thermometer proves that she certainly can. Now, is that the cause of our heat wave out here? I don't know, but it might lead to some besos. I don't know, somewhere along the line. I think, what goes along with that song, in a way, I usually sing folk songs. This is like a folk song, except it's not at all. It was for the stage, and you'll recognize it. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your mom is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. Oh, summertime, 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 and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Well, your daddy's rich, and your mom is good looking. She's so good looking. I want to kiss her. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. All right. That's fun. Very appropriate. Let's see. Okay. Um, John, what do you got? Three more, maybe? Something like that? All right, I'll sing one. How about if I sing one more and then we'll go to John? Different kinds of songs today. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moaned the whole night long. I'll do the dishes. You know, I'll pay the rent. You know I done you wrong. Remember that Saturday evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. No, I'm to blame. Now ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Remember that Saturday evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. Well, I know I'm to blame. Now ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Bill Bailey, won't you please come? Bailey, won't you please come home?
Right.
All right. Some besos waiting for you in casa. Okay. All right. John O'Leary, take it away.
John, in the future, if you could show your picking hand a little more on the screen, I'm sure I'm not the only guitar player who would like to see how you pick,
I don't want to give away my secrets, but okay, I'll give it a try there.
especially when you play the banjo, because that's a real art form.
Oh, thank you, John. Well, we'll love to see yours. All right, we'll give it a try. But now I'm going to mute. And
Okay, this is a song that I wrote about mothers a while ago, actually a couple years ago, and then I forgot about it and played it for a couple people, and I got a meh reaction, so then I figured, oh, stick it in the closet. But I just recently pulled it out again. It's actually called The Word That Took Your Breath Away. Well, do you wonder how you came to be the person you became? Was there a moment after which your life would never be the same? The moment that you heard the word, a gift that only you deserve. When your mother first called you by your name. The moment that you heard her say the word that took your breath away. when your mother first called you by your name. Okay, gonna switch over to my other guitar.
You know, John, you remind me that I wanted to sing an original song I haven't sung in years. It's kind of about the Cisco Kid. I'm not going to do it this show because I forgot to go spiff up on it, but it's called Rodeo and Rock and Roll. And it's about Joaquin Murrieta, who they later called the Cisco Kid. And it's a good song. And I'd like you guys to hear it anyway.
Yeah, I remember
Nobody else.
the Cisco Kid. Hey, Cisco. Hey, Pancho.
Hey, Mr. Pancho.
Yeah, John and I are in a history book club, and we're reading about all these historical figures who aren't quite who we thought they were. Let's just say it that way. Studying the Alamo, for instance. I keep forgetting it when I'm playing open tuning. I have to play it differently. This is a song I wrote a long time ago about holy rollers and duck pin bowlers. And I saw a connection, but nobody else does. Read all about it, they're back on the street. They speak of the light, they're packing the heat, attacking outsiders, those who don't fit. Sitting ducks, easy to hit. Holy rollers, duck pin bowlers would take you down quick if they could. But God help you, brother, if you land in the gutter, you'll be rolled over good. They've got solutions, 'cause they know it's right to go back to the 50s. You dress up in white, family values, and needed to live in denial. Somebody's stolen your file. Holy rollers, duck pin bowlers would take you down quick if they could. But God help you, brother, if you land in the gutter, you'll be rolled over good. They get duck pin revivals, tear gas and Bibles, while they strike wooden idols, bent on reprisals, torchlights and rallies, altars and alleys and more. Who's keeping score? Read all about it, the story's complete. The ink on the pages, the blood on the street. Where you live, you got trouble, but you can't think ahead. You vote for these rollers instead. Holy rollers, duck pin bowlers would take you down quick if they could. But God help you, brother, if you land in the gutter, you'll be rolled over good. For God's sake, they'll roll you for good.
Now, John, do you know about what bowling was for 1700 years ago? You combine bowling and religion. I'm going to read something to you. 1700 years ago, bowling was a religious ceremony in Germany. In those days, if a person bowled the ball and knocked a pin down, he was leading a good life. But if he did not knock a pin down, it meant that he needed to be better.
Wow. You gotta send me that link. That will be part of my show.
I got that from the news program. Wait, don't tell me. You ever listen to that?
Yep.
They talked about that. I love that show. Okay.
That's crazy. I kind of like it.
Somehow makes sense somehow.
Oh,
All right. So, do you have another, John or Victoria, or should I play some, or what do you want here?
you're warmed up,
I'm
John
wa-
O'Leary. Can you do another one now?
I'll do one more.
Okay.
This is a Fats Domino song we were talking.
All right.
Okay. And no doubt it's about how pool is really a religious ceremony. I've often thought that myself.
Well, it has something to do with doors and knocking, put it that way. You went away and left me a long time ago. Now you're back and knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I begged you not to go, but you said goodbye. Now you're back and telling me your lies. I'm here knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I told you way back in 1962 that I would never go back and be with you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. You better go back to your used to be, 'cause your kind of love ain't so good for me. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Go back where you've been. I hear you knocking.
That's a good one.
All right. All right.
Oh, there's Eugene. I don't think he just joined us. Well, it's great. We got 24 tablets on today and probably more people than that. That's nice.
All right. So John made a request that he wants to steal my pick. No, he's a great picker. He doesn't need to. All right. Let's see. We can do this. All right.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Well, my head's cut off here. All right.
There you go.
That better? All right. Now, the question is, can you hear me back here? Can you hear that? Is that all right? Okay. All right, we'll try it. All right. I want to tell you about how I learned to play. I go back these times and, what did I learn? And I told, and the friend of John O'Leary's, whom I used to play with, Barney Brower, and we listened to these Joan Baez records, and that's how we learned to pick. And John, you asked about picking. Well, I got two styles of picking. I learned both from Joan Baez. She doesn't know that. I'd like to tell her someday. And one's called Carter family picking, and that's where you pick the low strings with your thumbnail or something like that. And she has that song, Gospel Ship, which is just great for that. Good news I have to bring you, and that is why I sing. All my joys with you I'll share. I'm gonna take a trip on that old gospel ship and go sailing through the air. Yes, I'm gonna take a trip on that old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the skies. I'm gonna dance and sing until the bells do ring and you bid this world goodbye. Here we go again. You were afraid of me, well you hadn't ought to be, and you'd better have a care. If too much fault you find, now you'll sure be left behind when I'm sailing through the air. Yes, I'm gonna take a trip on that old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna dance and sing now until the bells do ring and I bid this world goodbye. Well, you know I won't be late, I can hardly wait, and I'll spend all my time in prayer. And when my ship comes in, I'm gonna leave this world of sin to go sailing through the air. Yes, I'm gonna take a trip on that old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna dance and sing now until the bells do ring and I bid this world goodbye. And I bid this world goodbye. All right, let's see if we're still in tune. It's a little low. Better. Low. Okay.
Moving van came, so
What's happened? Moving van.
you know, people only schedule stuff right between 2 and 3 on Fridays around my house.
Oh, okay. Well,
Anyway, sorry to absent myself.
I'm sure there's a song. Isn't there a song about moving? I don't know. Yeah, there was a, what was it? Mimi and Dick Farina. I'm leaving California. I'm turning my head around. But I don't know that song. All right. So anyway, that was an example of Carter family picking that I picked up from Joan Baez. But she had others.
It was good, John. You're good at that. I love it.
Thank you. Well, she had this other style where you play the high strings instead of the low strings. And it took me, I can still remember the day. I'm sitting on my bed in my bedroom and I finally got it, the way you hit the bass strings back and forth and you pick with your other fingers. So this was a song that, I've sung this before. A song that I used to sing that's also from her album. It's called Fenario. And if I remember, I'm going to try to change the ending because I'll get rid of some of the dire ending, but here we go. As we march down to Fenario, as we march down to Fenario, our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and he called her by name, pretty Peggy Ho. What will your mother think, pretty Peggy Ho? What will your mother think, pretty Peggy Ho? What will your mother think when she hears the guineas clink and the soldiers all marching before you ho? In a carriage you will ride, pretty Peggy, oh. In a carriage you will ride, pretty Peggy, oh. In a carriage you will ride, with your true love by your side. The fairest maiden in the airy, oh. Come tripping down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Come tripping down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Come tripping down the stairs, combing back your yellow hair, and bid farewell to sweet William, ho. Well, if ever I return, pretty Peggy, ho. If ever I return, pretty Peggy, oh. If ever I return, all your cities I will spurn, and loving all the ladies in the area, oh. Enjoying all the ladies in the area, oh. Okay. All right, Victoria, you have another?
I'm up.
You're up. She's at bat.
John, that was a great song.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Okay. So Dinah Washington made this famous, and most Americans have no clue that it's an old song from also probably the 40s. You'll recognize it. I think maybe I'll do it in English, just so not to be so mysterious, right? What a difference a day makes, 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear, but now I'm part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear, since you said you were mine. What a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss and that thrilling kiss, it's heaven, I tell you. With romance on your menu, what a difference a day made, and the difference was you. Cuando vuelvo a tu lado, no me niegues tus besos, que el amor que te he dado no podrás olvidar. No me preguntes nada, que nada hay de explicarte, que el beso que negaste ya no lo puedes dar. Cuando vuelvo a tu lado y estés solo conmigo, las cosas que te digo no repitas jamás. Por compasión, une tu labio en mío. y estréchame en tus brazos y cuenta los latidos de nuestro corazón. It's heaven, I tell you, with romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference was you.
That's great. A great song.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that a beautiful song?
Wrote that?
Great. So what do we got? We got John, you got another one, or I got another one? All right, I've got
I
another
can do this over with it, or
one. Dolores.
good. I'm going to put you on, John, and I'm going to go away for 1 second, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I played Gospel Ship, and that's kind of on the low strings, and I played Fenario, and that's kind of on the high strings. All right, so there's a song, Across the Great Divide, which is kind of, you play it on both the low strings and the high strings. It's not Joan Baez, it's a song by Kate Wolf, a lovely song. Try that again. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles, steady counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers, dusty books and faded papers. They tell a story I used to know, and it's one that happened so long ago, and it's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide. Thought I heard the owl a-calling softly as the night was falling, with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline, and he's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide. Finest hour I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day. When the darkness rolls away, and it's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside. It's where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Yes, it's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide.
Great.
Hey, thank you.
Great song.
Nice.
Great. And so we got about 4 minutes for Amazing Grace. I hope everybody wants to sing along.
Yeah,
My
I'm ready.
today. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious dear that grace appeared the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already run. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been here 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, sing it, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Wow, this was
Just
fun.
take us off the air, Lord.
Yes. Well, we had a great time, and thank you for getting 23 tablets up and running. That would mostly be Sharon and Mona today, and then Eugene joined us, and that's great. That's wonderful. So with there she is. Hi. Oh, did you say your name again?
Melt. Hi.
Who are you?
Mona.
Mona, I don't recognize you. Your hair has gotten so long.
Oh, it's gotten COVID long.
I know.
I know.
Thank
I'm not
you,
gonna
Mona.
cut my
Thank
hair until
you.
All right, we'll all pretend.
Oh, I didn't bring one. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Mona.
Thank
Next
you.
Friday.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Good
Judy.
show.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
to see you. We'll get you
See you
singing
next
sometime
time.
again, huh?
Okay. Bye.
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 Bye.